Aloha Libra, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we will be doing your monthly June tarot forecast. Keep in mind we are in a pretty lengthy retrograde and eclipse season that will be playing obviously a big part in the spiritual guidance and experiences we have during this time, really until the end of the year, honestly. Down below you can find the information to my business pages, White Shadow Spiritual Advising on Instagram, as well as the link to my email. If you would like a reading with me, please message me through one of those platforms. Not sure if I said it, but you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign, or really any placement within your birth chart in regards to these videos. If you would like to support my work, then you can send me a tip or a donation with the links down below, my PayPal, CASHAPP, VENMO, etc. Okay, so Libras, this is going to be a month of, let me just put it this way. A lot of obstacles are going to be lifted for you guys, but in order for you to really hone in and reach the fullest potential, or at least work in the fullest potential and the opportunity of these obstacles being lifted, you will have to break down an old version of yourself and really work on breaking a specific generational curse that has formed you into becoming the person that you are becoming, or that you have become. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing from these cards, okay? So the first card you're receiving, let's just get into it, is the Eight of Rods. This is obstacles being lifted. This is a card that goes with the analogy of the bow and arrow. If you feel like you're being pulled back, it's because you're about to shoot forward, right? Because the bow and arrow has to be pulled back in order to shoot forward, right? And so this is like, if you feel like you've been stagnant or put on pause or hitting a lot of obstacles, a lot of delays, they are meant to be. And this month, that is going to stop. And I do think it has a lot to do with the fact that you guys are now willing to put in some kind of work when it comes towards being proactive and seeing these obstacles lifted for yourself. And again, are you willing to take the opportunity that presents to you with these obstacles being lifted? Now, this is like being catapulted into something new, being catapulted into a new circumstance, a new way of being, a new opportunity, a new inflow of money, whatever it might be, because this card does hold auspicious energy, but it's sudden. It's like out of nowhere, now all of a sudden you have this money or this new job or whatever. So then I always look to see where a card like this is heading, because it's heading in a direction, and you are getting the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is known as the Queen of Water, which is in association with the water sign. So if you are a Libra with water in your chart, you can definitely guarantee, and I would even say in conjunction with these eclipses and retrogrades and stuff, like for example, if you have Pisces and Venus, that Venus placement is being very much highlighted during this month. If you have a Cancer rising, that Cancer rising placement is being very highlighted during this month. You are being initiated into the energy of water, or the energy of water, which is the divine feminine. What is the divine feminine? An energy of water, the subconscious mind, your emotions, creativity, sexualities, very close relationships, your connection, your psychicness, your spiritual talent. So these kinds of things are really being uplifted and amplified during this time for them to move to a new level, so that you may use them to your advantage. Now, now that you know what the energy of water encompasses, go back into your birth chart. And again, if you have a Saturn, a water sign in the planet Saturn, put the pieces together and do some research and figure it out, because that kind of stuff is what I think the karmic energy is really coming from for you guys. So the Queen of Cups is also trustworthy emotion. So I feel that for you guys, you are stepping into a time where you can trust yourself emotionally more. You're very strong in your intuition and spirituality, but also more emotionally trusting circumstances are now entering your life. This card is also about not being overwhelmed by our emotions, but using them as a tool to navigate life. Okay, so there's a balance that is happening there. So then Libra, you guys are coming out in this spread with the Justice card. The Justice card, obviously the scales there, that is Libra. So with this card, of course, standing up for what's right. The playing field is being leveled. There's balance being restored back into your life. If you feel like you've been an underdog in any sort of manner, that is going to change this month. The circumstances are going to change so that you may be uplifted. But with this being the sign of Libra, this is telling me that you guys are really stepping into your power, your authenticity this month. And I've been saying this a lot in these videos. So there's something about the month of June, probably with the eclipses that are happening right before June and in the month of June, that are really pushing us to step into our highest potential, our highest truth. That's happening for you guys. This is a card of decisions being made in your favor, whether you're trying to get a new house, a new job, a job promotion, or if you happen to be in court this month, decisions will be made in your favor. It will work out for you. But ultimately, the Justice card lets you know that in whichever way you feel you may have been slighted, you will no longer be slighted this month. If you feel that someone has done you wrong, let it go and know that the goodness will come back to you. That's what this card represents. So then you guys are receiving the Tower and the King of Swords. So this is you guys coming out in your reading again, because the King of Swords is the King of Air, Libra being an air sign. This is you appearing in your reading again. So what this is telling me with the Tower card smack dead in the middle of Justice and the King of Swords, like that, this is a complete change of character. It's like a lot of you are compared to like the cartoon character kind of people, and I feel like you're going to a different TV show. You're going to a different character. This is a foundational shift in who you are and who you present yourself to be and how you act, what your reputation is. This is like you are going to be presented with an opportunity this month for the pathway to be cleared so that you can rebuild yourself in your most authentic, truthful way. This is really powerful stuff, Libra. I feel that these eclipses and stuff are really hitting that. Again, if you have like a water in Venus, that does have to do with reputation, the arts, sex, the love life, things like that. But look at the chart, because I feel this is completely in your guys' birth chart. But again, the Tower card is destruction for creation. I literally see this as you guys shedding a new layer. I don't see this necessarily as bad things happening and catalyst events going on to where you feel your life is crumbling. I feel like you within yourself are crumbling in the best way possible, because you are like a snake shedding your skin. And once you're able to rebuild and you have that opportunity presented to you, you're going to be in your fullest potential immediately. You know, like it's like you're going to take that opportunity and you're going to be on it. You're going to be like, this is how I can rebuild myself. This is the type of person I can create myself to be. That is so fun. That is so amazing. That is so Libra of me, right? And so this month, Libra, you will be presented with an amazing opportunity to reinvent yourself for who you thought you are, or who you thought you once were. The foundations of that to be taken away so that you may create new ones that are a lot more true to your truest self, to your highest self, to your highest potential. Okay, so if you're a Libra, I encourage you to come get a reading with me or someone else. You know, go talk to someone, because there's a lot here. You guys are evolving. And again, the King of Swords being represented as you coming out in the reading, the Justice card, the card of Libra, you coming out in the reading with the Tower smack dead in the center. You guys are reinventing yourselves and going to a different level and going to experience who you are in a completely different way. And it's going to be really amazing. Just make sure you take on the opportunities and you don't hold yourself back, because that could be to your detriment. And then you might end up having one of them Tower catalyst moments. Okay, so make sure you're really going for it. Living your authenticity. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, Libra. I hope you guys have a beautiful month.